Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to my review for Deliver Us the Moon Fortuna. This is a new game that's come out on the 28th of September and I've played the whole game, streamed it on my channels. Did the first stream on this channel and two more streams on the second streaming channel. Disclaimer, I did get the game free from the devs. So I'll go over the story, the basics, the gameplay, some issues and my general thoughts on the game. The game is set in the year 2059. Earth has depleted its resources, the fossil fuels, and relies on helium-3, which is abundantly available on the moon. To harvest this, a colony is set up on the moon, and they transmit the energy through something called the microwave power transmission, or the MPT. Of course, things go wrong, and in the year 2054, there is a blackout, and all communication is lost with the lunar colony and the MPT goes offline. So we play as a lone astronaut 5 years later who is being sent to the moon to investigate what happened and get the MPT back online. We start off on Earth, we prime the rocket and then we leave. The gameplay involves exploration, some minor puzzles, scanning things, reading notes, audio tapes, etc. Trying to piece together the story. There is of course the mystery of what happened and we are trying to figure that out. Certain puzzles are timed, so if you don't do certain things in a particular time frame you will die and you have to repeat it. So it's not a walking simulator as such. There are puzzles and most of the puzzles are fairly straightforward, but a good thing I've noticed is they don't hold your hand like in a lot of other games. They tell you what to do and it's straightforward enough that you can figure it out by just looking around. You have certain tools at your disposal as well that help you with the gameplay. The story is very good and the mystery around this whole colony, etc. That was interesting. The art style is good, the game looks nice, they've created a good world, moon looks nice, the space station is excellent, everything looks fine. It's a great game. Onto the performance. This is where the game is let down badly in my opinion. First of all, I got stuck in one of the levels. Like it just game bugged out, had to restart the level. They have however patched the game twice, so that might not be an issue anymore. The other issue that is still happening after two patches is the constant frame drops. And this is a big issue because the frames are not consistent at all. So one moment you'll be fine, you'll be playing at 60 FPS, 75 FPS, game runs smoothly, and the other moment it just drops suddenly 27 FPS, sometimes less than 10 FPS. I've noticed like the outdoor environments, certain outdoor environments, the frames dropped badly. There are a couple of places where the game just freezes. So I've tried different settings. I've played this with borderless window or windowed full screen as they call it. I've played it in full screen, VSync off, on, low settings, epic settings, tried everything. It just has the same issue. So hopefully they'll add more patches to fix these issues, but because it gets in the way of the game is excellent and I enjoyed it, and this was just constantly annoying me. The other negative thing is the length of the game, and I say negative but it shouldn't be an issue now because they have announced that they will be adding a free DLC that will continue the story, because at the moment the story sort of ends abruptly and a lot of people are not happy about this. Also, another thing about the performance that I mentioned earlier with the frame drops, I've checked the Steam reviews and the Steam forums, etc., and nobody has mentioned this. So this could be something to do with just my system, which would be very unusual because I've updated the drivers, everything's up to date. I'm running an R9 380 4GB Radeon with a Ryzen 5 1600 and 16GB RAM, so I'm well above the minimum requirements and I'm almost close to the recommended requirements. They recommend a 970. My card is sort of closer to the 960, but it shouldn't have these issues. It's priced at $20, and since they've promised to add the DLC, it should improve the length of the game. Currently it's about 3 to 5 hours in length, so if they add the same amount of content in the free DLC or similar, even if it isn't as much as this, it should be about 5-6 hours in length, and for that a $20 game at 5-6 hours is pretty good. I don't mind that because something like Hellblade was also similar length. Overall, yeah, I would recommend this. Only issue is the FPS problems. That's the only issue I have with the game. Hopefully they have it fixed soon. I like the game, really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the DLC to finish the story. And yeah, for I think first effort by the devs team, this was excellent. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.